Work of equal value is a very important issue for the Swiss government. It's a question of justice towards women. It's also a question of a fair competition between companies. It can be accepted that companies which don't pay in a fair manner women have an advantage against the companies which respect the Equal Pay Act. And it's also very important for families because we see that in Switzerland some families are at risk of poverty. So it's very important that both members of a family get the right pay. And also it's an issue at not only at short term but also at long term, because we see that the pensions, the retirement pensions, are going to be affected. So it's a very bright issue. That's why our government has decided to engage itself in this issue. So first, we have good statistics. It's very important to have good statistics in order to know in what direction we are heading. And then we have developed a tool which is called Logib. It's a tool for companies to make self-analysis. It's very important that companies make the analysis. We have observed in Switzerland that a lot of companies don't know exactly what the situation of gender pay is. So they have to make the analysis. We also have noted that companies are pretty open to make the analysis, but they need a tool which is not too complicated to use. So that's why we have developed a tool. Then in the context of public procurement, we can make controls. Again, it's about fair competition. It cannot be accepted that a company gets a public procurement and doesn't respect the law about gender equal pay. And then we have also a charter. It's a very important charter for equal pay in the public sector. The public sector has to show the way. It's important that it shows that it respects equal pay, and then we can also ask that the private sector goes into the same direction. The first most important measure is a good education, I would say, but it's the case in Switzerland. And also women have a good education. We still say there is a gender pay gap. That's why we need first the law. We need a law which states very clearly that gender equal pay is not nice to have. It's a basic human right and economic right. And then also we need tools. We need pragmatic tools. I think it's very important. It helps the whole issue. Equal pay is a very important issue. It belongs to our constitution. We have a provision in our own constitution about equal pay between men and women for equal work or work of equal value. So it's a very important value for us, and our companies work not only in Switzerland but work all around the world. So it's important that there also globally there is a fair competition between companies, and that's why our government is engaging itself. It's about fair competition and also about justice.